Good day, good morning, good afternoon, wherever yous are in the wild, wild world. We're out the back of the bunker, friends. And we're talking file on a power saw today. You know what I mean? We're just talking file on a power saw. I got power saws here. Oh, there's a cat fight going on down there. Oh. Oh, they're coons. Oh, look at this, friends. Oh, this is crazy. We got a raccoon fight going on in the tree, or squirrels or something. Chica's going nuts. Look at this. This is crazy. I was wondering what's going on up there. I'll probably lose you. I can't go too far. I'll lose you guys. Oh, it's the raccoons. Yeah, I can see them. It's the raccoons. Yeah, oh, there he is right there. Raccoon fight. See them there, friends? Right there. I'll lose you if I go too close. Let me see if I can get in here. I don't want to lose you. These raccoons are scrapping. Oh, there's another one right there. There he is. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing in there? They're scrapping is what they're doing. Yeah, I still got you guys. How's everybody doing? They've been going at it. Chica's out on the back deck there. So we got these maples out the back of our house, you see, like this, eh? Hey? They were going off. You guys may even have heard them in the background there. Anyway, listen, friends. Good to see you here. I've been... Here. We're just going to talk some business here. We got power saws. And I've got round file, I've got square file, I've got everything here, okay? I got phones, I got, you know what I mean? UFC Raccoon, yeah, Marty Rudder. Yeah, brother. Hello, Bucket and everyone. Mark Gaines, good to see you. Friends, so you know how this goes. You know how this goes when I start talking about stuff and doing things. I don't get to the comments as much as I used to, so... Listen, I've also got to say something that's quite relevant to social media in general. And that is, if you follow people on the internet, my wife follows this guy that he does like dog rescues and stuff. He's got a whole pile of dog rescues and people donate to his channel and all this and all that. And he says in every video, he says, be careful. I'm not reaching out to you for anything at any time. He says, beware of the scammers out there. We just received a couple emails from a woman who, the fellow was using my name, profile, pictures of me on a dating site or something. They're all over the freaking world and they're trying to scam you. So just know that I'm not reaching out to you asking you for nothing. Okay? So if somebody's reaching out to you in my name, it's a scam. It's a scam. I have YouTube and I have Instagram. And you should actually check over to my Instagram. I think you'd quite like it there. Let's do some stuff that maybe will help your life out. Let me get this square here. Shaklank, because I'm going to try and do my best answering questions. Does anybody got any questions about this type of thing? Baby C, sister C. These are all experiments I did through the years because of square ground chain. I fall with square ground chain. I run square ground chain. but I also run round file. And the average fella who's going to come to YouTube looking for information on how to file a power saw, they're going to come looking for a round file. I don't recommend any gauges or guides or anything like that. I just don't. Let me get square here, friends. So hopefully maybe I can see some of your questions. How's everybody doing, by the way? Okay, so this might not be where we want to be. Let me check this out first. Oh, that's why, right there. We need to be on Axe Shack. Now I'll be able to get you guys. There we go. This will work. So friends, right now what I've been running, and if you go to my Instagram and you see how the saw's cut, you know how my saw's cut. Right now on this chain, on Harvey's 86er, I'm running what I call a sister C. Okay? Oh, it looks like Jake Paul beat up Mike Perry. Good. You got to hand it to him. He's working hard. And here we go. There I am, live. Boom. Jared Oak, how you doing? Fern Hopper. We got lots of folks in here today. Good. Okay. So I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start off by showing you something. Okay? Check this out. You see that right there? You see that? Where I've always talked about getting the gullet. Well, that's getting the gullet, but you can still see gullet there. You guys see that? See? This is gullet right here. That is gullet. But in this profile, there's still a C. There's still a C. So the gullet is gone out of this profile. Okay? But you see the gullet left in there, right? That is a 3/16 file. 3/16 being on the bottom. 7/30 seconds being on the top. See that? So this chain calls for this. But what a lot of people do when they get a smaller file in their hand, friends, is they go too deep. They take the gullet out and they go too deep and they end up with a weak top plate. Okay? You don't want that. You don't need this great big aggressive hook. See that? Can you guys see this? Am I making sense here? Okay? This cuts like a banshee. I'm not kidding you. It cuts like crazy. Okay? Now, let's go down to say here. What's this here? What do we got here? Let's put this one up. What is this? Oh, well, heavens to Betsy. Who knows what this is? What do we call that? Look at that beautiful oil. See that? That's square ground chain. I leave my gullet in all the way back. So can you imagine? Think about this. Two Bears, how you doing? Brian, good to see you. So I'm just trying to educate folks. Hey, somebody super chatted. Thank you so much. Who was that? Friends, please help me thank the super chatters, friends. I can't do it all, and I really appreciate you guys' support. I'm trying to help you along your way here on your filing game. That's square, and nothing cuts like square. You see that? That's gnarly, like gnarly. This is Pavarotti, if anybody's wondering. This is Pavarotti, okay? Jury from Siberia. Did you say Siberia? Serbia. Serbia, brother, how are you? Serbia, good to see you here. Two Bears, good to see you. The Small Woodlot, we got Zachary, we got Pokes. I'm just stopping in saying hi real quick because I'm doing this and I can't do everything. Who did the super chat? Who was it? Let's look. It was Jacob Kemp. Jacob, brother, thank you so much. Morning, Buckin. Nice looking saw there, brother. Why, thank you, Jacob. And we've also got a man named Danny Barth. And Danny Barth says hello from the wood, from our Woodward. My friend Eric and James are with me. Eric and James, how you doing? Danny Barth's one heck of a man. Thank you for your support. Super chats are huge, and we love you. Thank you so much. Hendrik, how are you, buddy? Jordan, good to see you. Luke Van from Belgium. Shaklank, brother. Ewan, brother. Good to see you. Hey, whoa. Oh, my goodness. We got more super chats coming in. Who's this? The Angry Lion just dropped a super chat on us, friends. We got to thank these people. We're getting into some educational content right now. What do we got? Jean-Luc Picard. Weekly contribution piece from the Magdalen Islands. Thank you, brother. Thank you all so much. Danny Barth, we love ya. This is crazy. John McCormick, my favorite workbench. You got it, brother. Okay, so we just looked at, friends, thank you all for your super chats, by the way. Hello, brother. I love the confidence that you have with the chainsaw. Compliments from Italy. Paolo Delfino. Buddy, well, thank you very much. I've been on it for a long, long time. And I think if you do something for any period of time, you should get efficient at it. Shan't we? I think we shall. Pepsi, good to see you. Okay, Jean-Luc, how are you, brother? So we just saw a 3/8 application, which is 730 seconds. And there's a theme to this video, friends. There's a huge theme to this video. Snowman, good to see you. Marty Rudder, love you. I had Iron Horses 66 out yesterday, friends. Friends, go to my Instagram, William Raymond Smith. Okay? There's one Buck and Billy Ray. William Raymond Smith is my full handle. That's me on Instagram, Buck and Billy Ray. But I got 125,000 followers. So anything under that, it's not me. Okay? It's not me. Now, I want to show you something. This saw here. So you guys saw square ground. Let's take Pavarotti off here. Pavarotti's going down. Now we're gonna grab this thing. Iron Horses. Okay, I'm gonna show you something, friends. I want you to understand what's going on here, and there's a theme. So we can all tell what size of file is being used there, can't we? You should be able to tell by looking at the chain what size of file a guy's looking at. Christine says it's the last week, friends, to get your Shaklank shirt. So what size of file is that right there, friends? You see? That's the 730 seconds, okay? This is 3/8 chain. So I'm going to show you something. Keep your eye on this right here. Keep your eye on it. Okay, see that? Now watch this. We're going to go back to the 3/16 file. Check this out. Whew. See the difference? More gullet. More gullet. Do you know that I ran the snot out of this power saw yesterday? I ran the snot out of it. Look at the tooth. Let's look at the teeth. If you're running power saw, and you're finished running power saw and you look at this top plate here and it's all concave or convex after about $5 or $6, do you know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, there's always room to improve on your filing, friends, and you will notice it when you do it. Don't have this great big hook. I started out talking about this get the gullet thing. Jordan, thank you very much for the super chat. I brought get the gullet to the internet because I just didn't see any good filing videos. This is 10 years ago, remember? This is 10 years ago now. So I talked about getting the gullet, right? Well, you can go too far. You can go too far on getting the gullet, and that's not a good thing. Let's do a few strokes here. Do you guys see? You're really not going to be able to see too much here unless I, well, let's see. This still might not work. Yeah, it probably won't. There's the small file. I could get you guys set up with a different ordeal. So this is not dull. I'm just doing a cleanup file. Make sure your tip is somewhere. I'm going to show you guys this. If you're filing your power saw, make sure your tip is somewhere, friends, that you see right there, it can't go anywhere. I'm just going to show you this for a second. This is how I do this. See that tip over there? It's right there. It can't go anywhere, okay? Check it. This is what I do. Okay, my tip's in there. Here's the first thing you got to do. Let's make sure this is, yeah. Make sure we're, so I think we got slack in this. Yeah, we do. We got slack in the bar here. See this? There's slack in the bar. So lift your bar up. Give this a little tweak until it hits the bottom of the bar. Whoop. Did you see that? It just cleaned up. There. Once you get that, there we go. You want to have a tight chain. I know that looked like it fell down, but it wasn't. It was this. Okay? Put that in somewhere where it won't go nowhere. Like that. This thing's cutting like a banshee. It's not even, see, it's not even dull. But do you guys want me to get the other camera where you can actually see what's happening to the teeth? Because they're not really dull. So slide that back a touch. Pull this back. Put your tip back in there. Boom. So it can't go nowhere. Hey, what's going on here? Johnny McCormick, thank you, buddy. Ish, good to see you. So there's a theme to this video, friends, and I do all these experiments for a reason. And that's just to show you that hey, somebody just popped into the freaking store and got their Shaklank shirt. I'll guarantee you that's what that was. I just ran this saw yesterday. Hard. You want to know another thing? Here's something, and if you're interested, and all these wives' tales you hear on the internet, like all your teeth have to be the exact same size. Do you know how foolish that is, friends, and silly that is? Honestly, I'm just giving it to you straight. It's foolish. If that's how you want to do it, I'm not gonna, that's fine. If you got the time and to do that, but that you don't have to do that. That's actually crazy in my mind. I'll show you something. You guys see how my chain's cut? Look, check this out. Here we are. Oh, okay. Oh, well that's interesting. Oh, that one's on the line. Huh. Oh, okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? It's these things. It's these things that are important. These little guys right here. So I just want folks to know that this is what I'm cutting with when you see me. This is what I'm cutting with. It's not some crazy hook, this thing where you got to get the gullet. Of course you got to get the gullet. But you don't want this great big vulnerable tip sitting over, hanging over. This is freaking sharp, friends. That's sharp. Okay? This is what I'm working with when you see me cutting. Okay? I stick to pretty much the basics. But I think where I'm winning and where most people win is when they get a strong top plate. And that means seeing that burr flip off the top of your tooth. Not this weak, big, huge hook like this. You want more of a, am I making sense? This is just what I've understood through the years and experienced. So, if you got questions, I want them. You got any freaking questions? Ewan, brother, how are you? I've missed out on a few of my buddy Ewan's conversations. Ewan, what's happening today? Well, I know it's foolish. It's not, it may not be foolish. To me, foolish is probably a little harsh. It's not foolish. It's just, it's not needed. Okay, it's not needed. But if you want to have all your teeth the same exact, then by all means, it's not going to hurt nothing. It's just I don't get it. I don't get it. Hi, in the hospital, just, okay, Ewan, you're in the hospital. Okay, yeah. Yes. So, Ewan, are they operating on you right now? Are you scheduled for operation, Ewan, brother? Hi, Andy. How are you doing? On Tuesday. Okay, buddy. Gotcha. Well, hit me on the text, young man. I'm right here. Yeah, Tyler, I'm gonna do a filing video. I'm gonna do it and explain all this. Listen, I'll just tell you right now, for the 176 people that are watching me right now, okay? Lots of love to you and friends. We got 176 people here right now. Let's all right now, think light and sun and heat and healing and love and warmth and God's love and grace over you. And right now, friends, as he goes into this operation, please, would you do that with me? Friends, could we do that right now? Just everybody focus on young Ewan's health and his love. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that right now. Throw up the prayer sign. That's the one right there. Hearts and love and light for young Ewan. I want to go see this young man, friends. Ewan, I'm coming, brother. So I'm coming. So I want to hear right when you get out of that operation, young man, I want to hear how you're doing. I'll figure out somehow to get there. I'll come. Yeah. Awesome. We're going to go get this fixed. Friends, there's a lot on the go. Listen, friends, I'm just going to say this right now. I'm really grateful recently, with young Ewan in my life. And here's this young man. All he says to the doctors is he says, listen, you do whatever it takes to get me back on a power saw, says Ewan. That's what he said to him. Hey, Ewan, didn't you, brother? Friends, when I was downstairs in that basement, I'm not going through anything that compares to what Ewan was going through, but the thoughts were the same, Ewan, weren't they? Would I ever be able to run a power saw or swing an axe again? That's what was on my freaking mind when I was laying downstairs, smashed to pieces, not knowing if I was even going to walk again. Not knowing if I could ever do the things that I love to do. So you and I, brother, I get where the brain cells go. I do. They go places. But you know what, brother? Here we are. Here we are. So I remember thinking, will I ever be able to do this stuff again? And I couldn't wait to get back on an axe and back on a saw. So this young Ewan character, he's one of the neatest guys I've ever met in a long, long time. He's a young fella from the UK. His family's wonderful. I talked to his dad, and what a wonderful thing for this young man and family to share their journey with us here, friends, on this channel. People don't have to do that. Ewan doesn't have to share his freaking journey with us, and he does. He does. He's freaking 13 years old, friends. 12 or 13. Ewan, are you 13 yet? You are. You just turned 13. I know you did. Hello, Buckin. It's been a while. The Lost 40. Oh, my goodness, friends. The Lost 40 just sent a super chat in. Good to see you, Lost 40. Good to see you. You know, the internet's an amazing place. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm going to try and keep it clean. So anyways, you use whatever file you want, but I'm going to tell you something. If you're running a 3/8 chain, if you're running 3/8 chain, and you've seen me do all these experiments, I run square ground chain. Here, let me show you something. You guys saw it. You saw it. And I'm going to show you something right now, as a matter of fact. Remember the baby C? Do you guys remember that? Well, I'm going to show you. Hang on. I'm going to show you what I decided to try one day. Yeah. Here it is. I got it right here. Okay? And this strictly came from the square ground mindset. Okay? This came from square ground mindset, which is right here. This is what I run. Right there. Okay? Square ground. Some guys do it by hand. You not me. I learned how to do it just so I could do it, but no, the Symington's the way to go. Now, here, let me just do this. Well, actually, we could probably just do this, couldn't we? Sure we could. See that? So you understand why I thought about square ground is what kind of, what was that racket? Barking Spider, postage to you, and also hope it helps. Oh, dude. Jamie Barking Spider, you're a wild man. You check out that profile right there. See that? That's baby C. And it cuts. It does. But it's not worth it. Baby C is not worth it. Okay? Here's the baby C. See that? See the gullet? Look at all that gullet. Rakers are down low because you've got that small hook there. So there it is. And that's not, I would go a little bit more of a hook on that. Somebody sent me this and I haven't gotten onto it yet. Ted Barrick, thank you so much for the super chat. So are you guys feeling me? You want to see something? That is called the baby C. And it's that file right there. This is an 1/8 size file. That's 5/32. Okay? An 1/8, 5/32, 3/16, 7/32. Right there. There they are. Look at. I can make everything cut. I can make the same chain cut with all these files. All of them. Okay? This creates that. Okay? This, 3/16 creates that. I like this, actually. I like this. Now, or pardon me, friends, pardon me, that was 5/32, pardon me. So you can imagine, here's 3/16 right there. That's 3/16 right there. That's lovely, actually, right there, friends. That's lovely, okay? That's 3/16. Now here's 7/32. Look. See? Okay? Does any of this make sense or help even? Oh, I love running power saws. You'll find out how you're doing in your filing once you start bucking big wood. Someone stopped into the store. Square ground chain. Look at that. Is that scaring you? Is Halloween here again? Ooga booga? Scariness? That's the fastest cutting chain you'll get right there. Square ground chain. And see this? The gullet? It stays in the whole way back. I don't touch it. I leave it. And why do I do that? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you one question. What happens to something, no matter what its fiber is, rocks, metal, wood, what happens when it gets nailed upon or rubbed upon 1,000,000 times every session you run it? What happens to the metal or the wood, like a piece of driftwood or a river rock? When it gets tumbled in water, what happens to it? It goes round and gets shiny. Well, why isn't that round and shiny? Why is that not round and shiny? That's because it's not in the way. That's why. That's right. It gets polished. That's exactly right. That's because it's not in the way. Listen, friends, I'm just a realistic. I'm a man of real. Okay, I live in reality. I tried the gullet gone for a while. About 6 months, I tried removing the gullet because I saw another guy doing it. This is about, 15 years ago, before YouTube, way before YouTube. And then I did it with the gullet in, and I left it in, and I never turned back. My gullets stay in all the way back when I grind chain. And you know what? I did a video on it. And friends, I did it right in my yard with a massive piece of yellow cedar. It was huge. And I cut a sliver of wood like this. And the one that I took the gullet out of was wobbling in the cut and double cutting. It keeps you in your cut. It keeps you strong and keeps you in your cut. This is just my experience. If you take your gullets out, live by it, swear by it, but don't think it's better or the only way to do things. There's 100 ways to skin the cat, right? I know that sounds not very nice, but anyway, there's people freaking shopping at the store right now. What's going on? Is that the Shaklank? That's crazy. Thank you, friends. Because that Shaklank shirt, friends, and don't forget, this is what this is all about here today, is getting the gullet. All right, skis? So, who's got questions? Anything in your mind right now that you're asking, that you're wondering about? Listen, get a hook, but don't have some crazy big hook. It's chattery and it does not last. It doesn't last. Here's a stock chain right here. Well, there's a stock husky chain right there. Here it is. Boop. Whoops. Sorry, friends. There's the stock chain right there. Stock husky chain right there. That's her. So you ask yourself, that actually, you know what that looks like right there? That looks like a 3/16 file will fit just splendid in there. See the little piece of gullet left? That is an interesting grind. That's husky chain. Cuts good. See the little beak? See the little beak right there? She's grabby, friends. That's why that cuts so good. But as soon as you hit it with a round file, it's gone. Hey, we got freaking super chatters. Hang on a second, friends. Hang on. Just a freaking second here. Okay. Listen, we're having a chat. Who's doing this business? This is Jamie Barkin Spider for postage for Ewan. I love you, young man. 49, the lost 49. Hey, Buckin, it's been a while. Please send Ewan a shirt from this community. Done. Ewan, if you're here, you know what to do, brother. Friends, Ewan's kind of, he's mellow right now. He's got some business to look after. I can't speak for him. He'll go into the Lost 40, thank you. He will go in and look at the website, pick something out. I'll let everybody know when this transpires. But Ewan right now has got some business to look after. Don't you, Ewan? Yeah, he does. Okay. Thank you, Lost 40. We love you, brother. Angry Lion, what a wild man. I got to give you guys hearts. Boom. Shake it down. Boom. Heart for Johnny McCormick. Hearts for Jamie Barkin. I don't know how this works, friends. I'm trying to do my best here. Leon Shuffleovsky. Thank you, buddy. Leon, thanks for your support. Okay. Now, friends, I just want to quickly, I'm just trying to help you guys with your filing. Okay, we're going to do another filing video here coming up. I got so much freaking content to check with you guys. So this is interesting. I don't care what file you use. I could change this right now to a baby C right now, but I'd have to stay under that top plate, right? And just, it's not worth the effort. Baby C is not worth the effort. You may as well just buy a small chain and change your sprockets. Huh? There's guys out there running 325 on their big power saws. They won't last. They won't last. It's just a phase. Every guy goes through it. They do. And they'll end up, guarantee you, they'll end up back on 3/8 chain. You watch. It's not strong enough for the bush. Okay. What are we doing here? Who's got questions? You know it, says Ewan. Ha! I love this guy. I love him. What do you think of the Samari light bars? They're fine, but they're not that light. Yeah, we're going to Bunyan, Steve. Yeah, we are. We're going to Paul Bunyan. Listen, friends, I'm just going to say this. If you have got plans to do some family holidaying this year, okay? And if it's on your list to come and see this busted up old faller hanging onto a power saw still and trying to spread a good message, I'm going to be at Paul Bunyan. I'm going to be telling my story there and helping people with their saws, and just being with the people this year, being with the people that watch my freaking channel. You know, friends, it's funny. You'll see people. I'm gonna stay clean. I'm gonna stay clean. I'm just gonna stay clean. I gotta practice what I preach, and that's love. What would love do? You guys having a hard time hearing me when I talk quiet? Do you have an MS500i? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Jeremy Warner, the square filing. Yeah, you know, it's, if you get it down, brother, you'll never turn back. But here's my honest opinion, friends. I've been grinding chain, running square chain for well over 20 years. Okay, friends, some of you may not know. Friends, I got about 18 years of cutting timber and climbing trees and doing tree work and firewooding and doing the game before I even came to YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 10 years. All my crazy stuff was done the West Coast and all that. That's behind me. That YouTube didn't see any of that. So square ground I use for clean wood and fallen, but a good I I tell people to learn round fowl. Learn round fowl. Learn square too. But in an everyday firewood game, or square, square's not gonna. I can't say not to do it. I can't say not to do it because it does cut nice. But when you're out there trying to get things moving, I just run my old round file. I love a mean round file. That's why I can get my round cutting pretty good, friends. You gotta see. Here's one here. Do you guys want to come up over top of my chain? Do you want me to set you up so you can freaking see right? You guys let me know. I mean, this isn't that bad, but I'm just doing a cleanup filing here. And if you want, you can file pushing your chain forward too, so you don't pull back. Like this is Julio McDermott, William DeBerry, Shane Reynolds, good to see you. Oh my dear goodness gracious, Mike Woodward, Bucket, keep inspiring us, just got some climbing gear to get back into the game. You were a part of that. Mike Woodward, buddy, thanks for saying that. That's nice, brother. Listen, you do whatever the heck it is you want to do, man, woman and child, because our world is nuts and crazy, and you are freaking more powerful than you'll ever know. I know that, friends, I don't want to get too spooky on you. Words like manifestation, creating, karma. You believe what you believe and you live in that realm. I have made so many things happen in my life you wouldn't believe. When I came here 10 years ago, I'm taking my glasses off. That means I'm serious. Forget the rest of it. I'm talking to you. When I freaking came here, see, you're getting me going now. Watch the veins start going. When I came here 10 years ago, it took me about a year to understand YouTube a little bit and see what was going on. I didn't even come here cutting trees. I'd go fall and then I'd come back and talk about my drums and talk to you guys about music and drums, and you get me? So I looked right into the camera. I think it was about 9 years ago, and I said, YouTube's going to help me cut trees for free for people one day. It's going to happen. We have not invoiced anyone for going on 5 years now. I'm proud of that stuff. I'm proud of that. And you people are part of it. You just are. I just don't go off about it all the time. So you are the creator of what's coming down the pike for you. So if you want to have a scheming, negative, criminal thought process mind and fearful mind, you will get that in return. It'll come back to you. But if you want to be good, and we all know what being good is. I won't believe you if you say you don't, because we know what being good is. And if you just make a decision to be good and don't worry about yourself, because you're going to be fine and looked after, and just be kind to people and give. It is a simple recipe. So you guys got me going there a second ago. Jared Oak, oh my goodness, more super chatters. Love the channel. Put this towards your Bunyan trip. Jared, you guys, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Do you know that people used to get mad at me for people donating to the channel? They did. People used to get mad at me and call me all kinds of terrible names when people like Jared would super chat, or Mark Gaines. Got my Shaklank ordered in. Good man, Gainsies. You're going to love that Shaklank shirt. This is the Shaklank shirt. People used to get mad. They all went away because I never talked to them and never gave them the time of day. But they slowly went away. You can't bite the hook of negativity. They cast it to you. They cast it to you. Their weakness gets cast. They cast out their weakness and insecurities and fears. They cast it out there and it plops onto your pond. And it's up to you whether you bite the hook or not. And it's just like fishing. If they don't get bit, they'll move on. put that in your brain cells and suck on that one for a second. But it takes a strong one to try it. Do it. Don't just talk about it, do it. Give it time so that you can reap the benefits from that. I love it. Oh well. Okay, that's a freaking sharp chain right there. BillyRay.com for the Shaklank shirt. Yes. Where to order merch. P2 Streams. Hey, Streams. What do we got here? I got some big hemlocks. Oh yeah, hemlock. You got to watch the hemlocks. They don't, depending on the elevation, you got to watch the hemlocks. A lot of them are rotten, but hemlock's not a great wood. It's white wood, and it's not the greatest, especially down low. It breaks. It doesn't hang onto the stump that well. The mountain hemlock's a little better. Tight grain stuff hangs on a little better. Quite nice actually, but the lowland stuff's, it's not the greatest. It's just not the greatest. I kind of wanted to show you guys a little something up close. I'm going to try it just because I think I can do it. Just bear with me for 1 second, friends, okay? Just give me a second here. I'm going to try something. Just hang tough. Hang tough. Trying to find something here. Give me a sec. Sorry, friends. Sorry about that, but I got to show you something. You guys got to check something out. I totally forgot about this. I got so much footage to share with you people. Eh? Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, you and I. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The good stuff's up there. The good stuff's up there. This is here. That's where all the good stuff is, up there. This is just plain Jane here, right? Look at this. Look how close that was to that rock, to that rock I was to cutting that when I cut that. Look at that. You want to see gnarl? Oh! Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, I see what I see what you're saying, old Billy Ray. Right. Okay. Call a professional on your locust. Yeah, just call a professional. That would be the safest way to get that tree down. Friends, we got super chatters today. You guys are bonkers. Yeah, I'd have to see the tree to answer any of those questions. So I was looking for a certain clamp, friends, for my phone, but I just don't have it. So I don't want you guys to be waiting and watching while I'm trying to find something. You see what I mean? So like unless you guys want to see over top of this, I can make it happen, but you'd have to wait a minute. Like I could get, I don't even know where that thing is, but I could find it because I know it's not far. It's that little clamp that I have. You know what I mean, friends? That one that I hang over top, and you guys could maybe see. You know what I mean? You could see what's going on the top plate, because I'm trying to get people to understand that getting the gullet is 1000% important. It's a must. But if you get too diggy and too greedy and go down deep and end up with this, it's not cool. It's not cool. You don't want this. You don't. You want this. You want this. You want pretty much what they're giving you out of the factory. So that's why I kind of wanted to show you guys. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's just take a minute. We might get lucky. We might not, but we might get lucky. Let me see. Okay, so it's not over there. I'll try and entertain you as I'm pretending to try and find something. Cuckoo. Yeah, right, Buckin. Good try, bud. So I had the Dalmar out, friends. I thought the Freaker was in my truck, to be honest with you. I thought it was in my truck. And it's a handy little sucker, but I don't think it is. You know, I don't think it's in here. No, it's not in here, friends. If you guys could only smell this truck right now, huh? If you guys could only smell. Friends, Morgan is getting very close to fixing, the crewkey's getting fixed. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to put you guys here for a second, and I'm going to take the almighty, they're still around. I'm going to do, I know it's hard to watch this stuff sometimes, friends, but just give me a second. Because I want to share this with you. Okay, I got it, friends. I got it. So let me set you guys up. Just hang tough with me here, because I want you guys to see this. So if I put you guys here, maybe even on the old bullhorn here, this should work. But then we're gonna have to hopefully this will work. So now if I go like this, I think we gotta go like this. This might work, friends. Are you interested in trying this with me? Okay, I'm feeling kind of confident about this. I'm gonna try it. Are you guys in? So you see what I'm doing here? And I gotta plug you guys in pretty quick because we're running low on battery, I'll bet. I bet we are, actually. I wonder if I can't give you guys steam now. I think I will. Shaklank. Okay, okay, like this. Yeah, here we go. I'm going in. Okay, we're in. Scotty Wilson, how are you, buddy? Okay. Okay, so how we got to come out. and then we got to come back in. This is what I'm talking about right here. Come on, who's there? Okay, what I want you guys to see is, where's my filing spot? Right here. Okay, so now, oh, what are we talking about now? Are we winning? Give me heck yes if we're winning. Are you, friends? Okay, it's scary, scary sharp. Now remember, here's the littlest, teeniest file I got. Look at this. Look at that. Look at all the space on the top. See it? Okay? Right? You guys see the difference here? I have to do this each time, okay? Okay, you guys see this? Do you know what might be smart? That might be smart. Oh, that's sharp, friends. Like, so do you guys kind of get what I'm saying? Like, don't go too drastic. So this thing's sharp. So let me pull up another saw. This is, oh yeah. Well, that's our, yeah, see, these are all sharp. But this here, friends, is the Dalmar. Now this could give us some love here. Check this out. See how this is quite, watch this. Watch this sucker. I want to show you what I'm talking about here. Oh dear. See this? It's actually, believe it or not, friends, watch closely. I'm gonna make a little burr happen here. Watch this top corner here, watch this. I'm changing the file. See the separation between here? See the separation between here and here? That allows me to get this. If I straighten out, I'm getting the whole, this is so extremely important right here. So extremely important. If you finish your stroke like this, you're gonna end up with a convex chain. Watch what happens. Most people think they're sharp. but they forget. They forget to lighten up on a stroke. They just forget to go and slowly lighten up, glide, and get that burr off of there. So this is not vulnerable anymore. It's strong and solid. It's like your vegetable cutting knife. They don't last that long. They don't last that long because let's see if I can find something with a chip off it. Look at this. What is that right there? That's from the Raker gauge. You see that little shine on there, friends? See that little shine right there? See it? Right there? Watch. It's already gone. Did you see it disappear? Look at that. Look at that. Friends. Right there. There she be. There's an actual burr on there right there. See it change? So the deeper you go, the more crazy you go on your gullet, right? You're gonna end up with this craziness going on. So I'm gonna see if I can find something else. I keep my chain sharp, friends, so it's gonna be hard to find anything that's haywire. It's not dull, but let's get it going really sharp again. See that? There it goes, right there. You watched it happen. Num num. That's just, you know what that is, friends. Ooh. Ouch. Take your time, is what I'm saying to you. This is already sharp as heck, so I'm not going to go through this right now. But I wanted to share that with you. Your top plate is most important. This is the Dalmar. See, I'm not hogged out. Do you guys get me? So now that we've done that, I got to do this now. I can't stop now. Check this out. You guys are going to see it happen again here, but you're going to see it on the side now. Yeah, you are. I'm going to show it to you. I know it's all over the place. I know. See that? Are you guys with me here on this? So this chain is 730 seconds. This has got the full on 730 seconds in her. See? See that piece of gullet right there? That. Watch how I get this. Watch what happens. I want you guys to see this. Let me get you guys square first into the corner there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to have to revisit this now. Right there. Okay, so let's move you guys. You see the gullet there? See that? Right there. Watch what happens to that little piece right there that's dark. This is totally acceptable. It's cutting like crazy. I got footage of it, but watch what happens. Is it this guy? Or is it this guy? It's that guy. Okay. Watch. Now, I got to do this two-handed. So there's the, well, I could probably start doing one. Watch. See the angle of the file? Sometimes, friends, I'll even go down. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Let's come over and have a look at that. What just happened? Oh my goodness. Heavens to Betsy. We just removed a little bit of a gullet without even touching the top plate. Did you see these changes? Are you folks seeing these changes? Okay. Oh, there's my hand. Of course, my hand's got to get in there. But listen, I'm telling you, friends, this is the way. If you're running 3/8 chain, go back to basics, friends. Grab yourself a freaking 7/30 seconds file. The problem folks run into with the 13/64, we've never been told to use 13/64 here, ever. Ever. Okay? This is 7/30 seconds. You pull that profile all the way back. You just have to start grinding down a bit when you get down to the tooth. That's a nice looking tooth right there. 7/30 seconds. Check this out. An 1/8 file. Look at that. That's an 1/8 file. Do you know how I would get the baby C with this? Do you know what I would have to do in order to get this to work? I'll show you. I have to go to this. See that? That's why it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Look at that. Okay? 5/30 seconds. 5/30 seconds. Okay? 5/30 seconds. 3/16. 3/16. 7/30 seconds. Okay? So there you go. Very acceptable. This is very acceptable. You don't need this crazy hook over here. You need this to be about 25 degrees. So in saying that, let's take a look at this. Wonder if you guys can see this. Yeah, you can. Look at that. This just tells you a little bit about myself right here, right now. Hey? Look. That's above. This is above. It's a Raker gauge. That's how these go. Okay, so I prefer a sharp chain. I prefer a sharp chain rather than kind of a sharp chain rather than a hungry chain, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's where we're going to lose our stuff now. What do you guys think of that? Hey? What do you guys think of that? So I just want to show, because it's not complete if we don't. Here. What did you guys think? Where's Ewan? Ewan, are you still here? Get a strong top plate, friends. Get a strong top plate. Don't get under this. Don't think you're cool because you go, oh, check out my hook. Try that. It'll cut like a banshee for about $3 or $4, and you'll notice it'll be chattery and pulley. Well, look at square ground. There's my wife. go for a sharp chain, not a hungry chain. Go for a sharp tooth, okay? This is what it looks like from a distance. This is what it looks like from a distance. This is how I sharpen my chain. Okay? This is it. 7:30 seconds. So I got all my files. Where's my 7? Right there. There's my 7:30 seconds. I'm in the corner, so I can do both sides, okay? The reason I like 7:30 seconds, it's hard to screw up. It's hard to get too big of a ditch, and it's hard to get a ski slope. Well, it's actually easier to get a ski slope. That's why you got to go straight to the basement. Get the gullet. That's what this is. That's why I stand behind getting the gullet, no matter your profile. Do you know what? Listen, when I showed this chain, friends, when I showed this chain, people said, you just hypocrited yourself. Or what do you call it? What do you call it when, not hypocrited, contradicted. You just contradicted your get the gullet. I said, no, I didn't. This is the baby C, which is the 8th. See? On that chain, how am I doing this, friends? There's a C. The gullet on this particular profile, friends, the gullet in the chain is right there. We obviously know that. There's the gullet. But where's the gullet on the profile? The gullet is right there. It's gone. Friends, do I make sense? Does this make sense? This won't work. Okay. All right. This is what this looks like. So if you file your chain and all of a sudden you go out there and start cutting a big piece of wood, so here it is in a nutshell. Hungry rakers are good in small wood. They're good in small wood, but you got to watch your shins because you can pick up and flick stuff over your shoulder. They're no good in big wood. Hungry rakers are no good in big wood. Okay? This is one of those freaking Husky files, the X file or whatever. Oh no, it's organ. It's organ. Oh, that's glorious. I always take a look. Oh yes, beautiful. Beautiful. Pull that back a bit, loosen it off its thing. Poof, back in she goes. This is nice. So this is what this looks like. Friends, you can literally, I don't, go after your gullet. Go like this. 1, 2, down. Take the gullet out. Start loosening up. Get back to your top plate. There we go. This is why I say throw away your gauges. Okay? Once that side's done, you betcha. Over to the next side. Anyway, I'm going to be doing another video on power saw sharpening, but probably not for a little bit yet because I got so much to share with you on this old man getting his strength back and cutting and doing things. You know what I mean? Good day to you, Reese. Good day to you. Teach me how to maintain and hand file a chain from Australia. Good man. I can't wait to come down to Australia and dive into that hardwoods with you guys. That's going to be fun.
Yeah. Sorry, friends. When standing up and bucking, after getting the gullet, what we experience is just a beautiful feeling. Yes, it is. It really is, and it depends on the size of wood you're cutting. Like, I knocked down quite a big tree the other day. Oh my! Laura? Laura freaking Rose! What the heck? Oh my gosh, friends! This is nuts. Laura, did you do a typo? Laura Rose, did you just do a typo? What does this say? What did Laura Rose just say to us? I can't get it on this. I gotta go here. Oh my goodness, here it is. Okay, we gotta read this. We gotta read this. Just a minute. Laura Rose. Hi, Buckin. We were milling today, and it looks like I missed a good video. I'll definitely watch it later. Thank you so much for teaching us. Thank you so much for teaching us. Use this moolah for whatever you need. I love this community. Gotta go. Hope everybody has a great night. I mean, can we throw some hearts at that? See, this... Thank you so much, Laura Rose. Seriously, thank you. This is such a community-based channel. It blows my freaking mind. So here's a gentleman. Oh dear. Friends, that was the store. Somebody's getting their Shaklank shirt or they're get the gullet. We got, our Shikatse is back on. So don't forget about these pre-orders, friends, because we can't, you know what I mean? The pre-orders work great for us because we're a small channel and it helps us that way. Now listen, there's a gentleman here. I think it's Mr. Demings. Are you watching Mr. Demings? Whoops. Oh, he's back out again. Those flying butterflies with that big croak, they got the croaking butterfly, we call them around here. Now, yes, one sec, friends. I got to look at something. Yeah, Ben Deming. Ben Deming passed away. That's right. Are you watching, Mr. Deming? We got your package. Yes, we did. I don't know if you friends ever remember Ben Deming. He was at, Buckenstock. The Buckenstock 2 we had. And as a matter of fact, his axe is right there. We lost a good man in Mr. Ben Deming, and his brother reached out to me and sent me a couple pieces that he thought Ben would think I would like, and it's right there. And yeah, what a man. He was a guy that was at Bunyan. He was a quiet guy. He brought some saws. I ran some saws. I don't know if you guys remember that, but he also sent me his Super Pro 80, which I was blown away. I ran it at Buckenstock and I couldn't stop raving about it. And the freaking guy sent it to me. And I helped him with some axes and we did some swaps, and I've met some incredible people. Laura Rose, you better get your... Laura, are you coming to Bunyan, Laura? Here, let me just get rid of this here. Boom, boom. Are you coming to Bunyan? Yeah. Did you guys pick up anything today to think about on your filing game? I know not everybody's into filing chain. I get it. I understand. Ethical axe. Bucking, you're getting on your firewood soon. Working on other people's firewood first. Yeah, we got a lot of firewood, brother. We got some, well, here, I'll show you what we got. It's not always the firewood I want to get at, but it's the firewood you get sometimes. So yeah, we got lots to do. And I got trips planned, brother. It's going to be a squeeze, I'm telling you. This is why I say ethical. You got to stay 2 years ahead. So say if stuff hit the fan and I couldn't get to my firewood. Brian's got a couple loads already. My dad's good. There's a couple other people I want to try and get to. See this? That's a season right there for me. I'm good. And that. There's like 2.5 cords there. There's like 4 cords in there. I'm good. I got a season under my belt. But those right there, I like those full before winter. Because then I get 2 seasons. I'm always burning dry wood. You never see no smoke coming out. Mother Nature's thanking me, right? So I wanted to show you what we got here. This wood I cut down there the other day. Check this out. I'm going to show you this. Go to my Instagram, friends. If you don't follow me on Instagram, would you please do so? Follow me on Instagram, and I've got a blue check mark, or the little thing, verified. It's William Raymond Smith, but it's Buckin' Billy Ray is my username. But be careful, there's scammers out there and fake accounts. I got 125,000 followers on that Instagram. Go follow me today, friends, because I'm always showing little blurbs in that, sometimes before YouTube. Here's one here. Boom, bang, boom. Here's the wood we're cutting right now. Check this sucker out. This is Harvey's 266. JJ Kale? Sorry, I got off on the music there. Big wood. Probably get the, whatchamacallit, the access in there. It's big. I'll probably have to rip it in half, maybe quarters to get it to, like, it's big, friends. Did I mention it was big? Reese, come to Bunyan. Christine says, Reese, come to Bunyan. Matt Man says, Gainsey, Reese, Mark, Leon Shuffle. What happened here? Mark Gaines, Buckin, question. When you say a saw is hungry, what does that mean? Okay, Mark, so what that means, hungry, means your rakers are too low. So if you go into a piece of wood and it goes, you know what I mean? And you're jigging and jagging, and that's hungry. Listen, I've been doing this, Mark, for a long, long time. There's no reason in any application where you would need, I think, anything lower than 35 thousandth. Okay, depending on what you're cutting. Square ground chain in our wood, friends, I would say 25 is sometimes too low on full house. So it's the rakers. Yeah, a hungry chain means your rakers are too low and your saw's not smooth. It's jerky and it's pulling you into the wood. Or if you're back barring, it's pushing you away. All these guys that back bar, man, oh man. Oh, it's the internet's fun. I love it. I love watching the evolution of people. If there was any message I could say to any young man out there, any human beings, actually, anywheres, woman, child, man, you are a creator. You're actually creating what's coming down the pike for you. Do you understand what I mean by that? You are. Bye, Ewan. Love you, brother. Let me know how it goes this week. Let's talk before your operation, okay, bud? Ewan, hit me in the morning, okay, buddy? Good night. Love you, buddy. Say hi to Mom and Dad for me. I'm going to come see you, pal. I am. Be nice to people. Be nice to people. Help people out for no other reason than just doing that. And I know that's a difficult place for some people to get if they think they don't have enough, or if you're fearing always that you don't have enough. And how can I get mine? Where can I'm gonna? This thought process. The sooner you can start helping people for no other reason than just helping them, you're creating goodness in your life and you're creating good energy. I'm telling you this. I can't, all I have is my own experience. And trust me, I lived both worlds. I stole. I did. I've had a screwball mind in my youth, in my 20s, in my early 20s, and I wasn't right, friends. I was fearful and not right. And the ingestion and escapism through alcohol and drugs, I could only go so far. And then I was going to check out. So that's when I realized that I got to get a handle on this. So I just want to end this video and say to any young, especially young men, I'm talking to everybody, but I mean every young man especially, start giving, start helping people, and expect nothing. Do it because you want them to be happy. You want their life to be easier. Let someone go in front of you when you're driving down the road. Don't just live in this tunnel vision and fearful of not having enough all the time. You're still here. Why would things change? You're still here. You're watching me. You have a phone. You have food. Why would it change? Because what you fear, you attract. So start creating goodness in your life by doing good in your life. You may not have the persistence and the patience and the tolerance and the grit and the resilience for it. You may not, but I believe you do. I believe you do. Because if what you've been doing hasn't been working, it's time to try something else. And if your understanding of something greater than you doesn't fit quite properly, try another one. Try what's in there. Your childhood God, your childhood faith, your childhood innocence of knowing that everything's going to be just fine. Everything's just going to work out like it always does. There's nothing wrong in the world. Why would we think there's something wrong in the world? The world is exactly the way it's supposed to. Why? Well, that's because it's happening that way. Oh, well. People used to say to me, Buckin, just stick to cutting trees. Just cut trees. Don't talk about anything else. Just cut trees. You need to just cut trees. It's when you start yapping is when I gap out. Gap right out. Hit the unscribe on your way out the door. This ain't undercuts and backcuts all day long. I'm going to use my channel for goodness and spreading love and kindness. You'll either listen or you won't. Either way is good with me. I'm getting stronger. Check this out. I want to show you something for people who care. Check this out. Do you guys remember this? Remember this gap? That may not mean a lot to anybody, but for those of you that know, I'm getting stronger. My body's healing. I'm healing and I'm feeling stronger, and I just want to cut, travel, see people, listen to people's stories, and just enjoy my time, my second part of my yardstick of life. I just want to enjoy it. And because I have social media, I don't think I'm nothing or something I ain't. I'm B.R. Smith. I'm William Raymond Smith. And I started a YouTube channel 10 years ago, and we have a community of people here. And you're just watching me evolve. I'm content to you. I'm your friend, and I just put up things and you watch them. And I understand that. And I love it. So don't 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 bite the hook of weakness, friends. Okay? There's another message. Don't bite the hook of weakness when it lands in your pond. You'll see it there. You'll see it. They're out there. Anyways, I'm rambling. I love you all. Thank you all so much. Thank you to the freaking super chatters that support us. Friends, you may not know how important that is to this channel. It's huge. It's huge. Thank you. Especially if I want to jump on a plane and go see Ewan. Like, friends, thank you. Christine, the moderators, everybody that comes here and puts their 2 cents in and watches. I mean, what do we got? We got 159 people here still. I love you all. Thank you for being here. You are the creator of what's coming down the pike. You are the creator. It takes time to build, though. It doesn't happen overnight. Just because you went and did something nice for somebody, expect nothing. Expect nothing or you'll screw it up. You'll screw it up. You will. Just do it for doing it. It's the sponsoring thought. He knows what you're thinking. He knows when you're awake. Who do you think they're talking about? Over and out, friends. Work hard, be honest, and be freaking kind. Catch you on the next one. I got some good content to share. How do you work this? Like this? Cuckoo. Oh my goodness. Oh, who's the sneaky one? Just as I'm about to hit the freaking angry lion. Look at the angry lion. Pulls in for a snapshot right before the U-turn run. Angry lion, I love you, brother. Thank you. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, angry lion? You do. I know you do. I love you, buddy. Thank you so much. Oh, the barking spider goes. Ah, you people. Thank you all so much. Love yous.